Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and my space. For those of you who are new, my name is Racquel, and those of you who are returning, thank you so much for showing my channel all the love and support that you show. You guys mean more to me than you even know, and I just want to say thank you. Alright, so going by the title of this video, today's video we're going to be talking about the full moon and the new moon cycles, and how you can best use those cycles to manifest good things into your life and to clear the crappy things out of your life. Laws of attraction do come in here. A lot of people who study the laws of attraction, they also use the moon cycles to help heighten the laws of attraction. So with that all being said, if you want to know how to make your life more positive and less negative by using the moon, please continue watching this video. So I want to get into, I'm going to start with the new moon first because I feel like this is going to be the easiest way to explain it. But before I get into explaining the new moon, I do want to explain the moon in general. Now, the moon affects the tides and the water of Earth. It is a scientific fact. It has been proven that during certain moon cycles and moon times, it affects the currents, it affects the animal life in the oceans, and it affects the tides. Now, we as humans are, I think, like 75% water or something like that. I don't know the percentage on that. I will have to look that up. If any of you know the percentage, please drop it in the comment section below. But we are made up of a good portion of water. So it would stand to reason that when the moon goes through these certain cycles, especially if you're a woman, because of your reproductive system, the moon will affect you. It will affect your emotions. It might affect things going on in your body. I know my cycle is connected to the full moon, so it's like the moon, it affects you in a major way, right? So if the moon can affect you in a major way, it can also affect your energy around you in that same aspect. There is moisture in the air, so it does stand to reason that it does happen. That's why you will notice a lot of people around the full moon, they act crazy. It's because they have all these built up. I'm gonna get into that when we get to the full moon. But right now, let's talk about the new moon. The new moon is a good place to start your new intentions. If there is a passion or something that you want to bring to life inside yourself, you write down that intention during the new moon, okay? And you have to see what sign the new moon is in. So say the new moon is in the sign of Capricorn, all right? If the new moon, well, actually, let's do the new moon in Leo. All right, we're going to do the new moon in Leo because we just had the new moon in Leo. So I'm going to use that as a reference, okay? So the new moon in Leo, if you wrote down and set your intentions, what you want to manifest into your life, what positive things you want to manifest into your life, if you did your intention setting on the new moon in Leo, 6 months from now, when we have the full moon in Leo, I believe it's in either January or February, I'm not sure. But when we have the full moon in Leo, that's when you can see those intentions that you set from the new moon come to full fruition, where you can actually see the progress of this positive thing you were trying to bring into your world. So that is basically the thing with the new moon. You want to set good positive goals, good positive intentions during the new moon. Well, how do we set these new intentions? If you want to bring more money into your life, you can Actually, I have a thing for that. But, it's also depending on what moon it is, you get more power from that moon. Like the Leo full moon, okay, that's all about our passions, our drive, our ambition, right? What we want to accomplish, what we like, what we have fun with, you know what I mean? So the new moon in Leo would be a great time to set intentions around what your passions are, what you want to bring, what you want to really be good at, what passionate thing do you really, really want. You also want to look in your chart, in your natal chart, where Leo sits in your wheel. Because, like me, my Leo sits in my midheaven, which is the house of status and career. It's in my 10th house and my 9th house of spirituality. So it's right there, right? And this Leo new moon, I set the intention to help my passion and my spirituality and making videos and uploading. I want that to grow. So I set the intention there because your 10th house is money, status, career. So what I did was I got a piece of paper and I wrote down everything positive that I wanted to bring in my life around work, status, career, my own spirituality, okay? And I wrote that down because it was the Leo new moon. Now, when it gets to be, I don't know, say the Scorpio new moon, and Scorpio's in my first house, then I want to make intentions on myself, like what I want to look like, what I want to others to see me as. You know what I mean? If there is, I don't know, like Taurus, if there's a Taurus new moon, for me, Taurus sits in the 7th house in my birth chart, and that's all about relationships, right? So if I want my relationships to improve, then I would write good things that I intend to improve in my own interpersonal relationships on the Taurus new moon. So you really want to check out what the new moon is, okay? What sign it's in is what I mean. And then you want to look at your natal wheel and see what house that sign sits in and what good things you want to bring in to that house. What with what that house represents. Like, like the 4th house represents home and family. So what good things do you want to bring into the home and family? What intentions do you want? What good intentions do you want to have around home and family? You know what I mean? And if you sit on 2 houses, like say home and family is the 4th house and siblings and education and stuff like that is the 3rd house, you want to set intentions for both houses to bring in good energy because that's what the new moon is working for. So it's very important that you know what the new moon is in that sign, what sign it is in. But anyway, so the first step in doing a new moon ritual is you want to know what sign the new moon is and where that sits in your natal chart, where that zodiac sign, what houses that zodiac sign sits in. And then you write your intentions down, your good intentions around those houses, what those houses mean, what you want to bring into those houses. Okay? I do have a video in my, if you go over up to the top and you click my videos, you can scroll down and I have an astrology made easy about explaining what all the houses are. You know what? I'll link it in the description box below. So you can just go right below and click right to that video and it'll tell you what each house essentially means. So that way you can make you can do your intentions around the new moon. Also, I will also link if you don't have your own birth chart, I will link in the description box a place where you can get your own free birth chart. All you gotta do is enter your information. You must have your time of birth because that'll show you accurately what the placements are, like what you have, what sign you have in each house. So you want to go to that. But anyways, so getting back to this with the new moon, you want to write down, you want to take a piece of paper and you want to write down all your positive intentions. But you want to write them down just like the laws of attraction as you already have them, okay? You want to write it down in present tense. You do not want to use any negative words. No negative words. These are all positive words. So, like we'll take me for example. My Leo is in my 10th house of status and career. So, I would write down, I am abundant. I am always loved. I do not have to worry about money. Actually, no. Forgot. You got to have positive words. So do not and worry, those are negative words. You do not want to use those. So you say, I have everything I want. I have everything I want for nothing. Okay? So you take these, whatever, they have to be positive affirmations. And it has to be present tense, like you already have it. Because in the laws of attraction, okay, in the laws of attraction, the universe only agrees with you. So if you think you need to chase money, you're going to constantly be chasing money. If you think, if your intention is you want to bring more money into your life, you have to act like you already have enough money in your life, okay? Not just act, you have to believe it too. You have to look around and say, I have it a lot better than most people. You know what I mean? Because there's always somebody who has it a lot worse than us. So that's how I do it. I think of, I have it better than most people. That's how I choose my positive affirmations. But that's what you want to do. You want to write down positive intentions, positive affirmations. Right here I said I am abundant. So that means, I have a lot. I have a lot, which means the universe will match that because the universe always matches it. So they will give me more. You know what I mean? Oh, and you also want to write, I am open. This is important. You have to write this on your intention. I am open to receive the universe's blessings. Okay, so you want to write that down too, because that is important because the universe needs to know that you're open to receive. Okay, if you're shut off, you actually have to give the universe permission to give you things, okay, because we have free will. So you have to say, I am open to receive these blessings, okay, always. So step number 1 in writing your intentions, you have to speak in present tense as though you already have it. And you have to believe it too. So it's kind of like tricking your mind, okay? So that's number 1. The more you do it, the more better you'll get at it and the more abundant you'll become. So number 2 is you have to allow the universe, give the universe permission, say you are open to receive their blessings, okay? So that's what you do. You write your intentions first, okay? Then what I typically do is I light a candle, I do a circle of protection around me, and I ask my guides to come in. It's very important to have protection when you're asking your higher guides, your spirit guides, to come in and help you with this, okay? So you ask them to come in and you say, I usually say, angels, my guides, those who are for me, with me, and wish to see me succeed in my highest, for my highest good. You are allowed in. I'd say something along those lines. And then I'd say, I wish to set my intentions for this blank new moon. So, whatever new moon you're doing these intentions in. And you read your intentions out loud to the universe. And then you say, so mote it be. And then you sign your name. So the universe knows it's you. You're like signing a contract. This is what I intend to bring in. You know what I mean? Then what you're going to do, not to get too witchy because I am a witch, but you could, look up oils for abundance, oils for manifesting, good oils for manifesting, mix them together, squirt the paper, all right? There's also crystals. If you want to bring in more money, if that's on your list, to bring more money into like your second or your sixth or your 10th houses, because those are the houses that are closely related to that, you could wrap this up with the dollar bill, because essentially what you're saying when you're wrapping it up with the dollar bill is that you always have money. So sacrificing a dollar doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Sacrificing a dollar means that you have a abundance of money, basically. So it's the intention that goes along with it. And then you fold it up, and then you dig a hole. And preferably you want to dig a hole where it's not going to be dug up, because if it's dug up, then your intentions, it's broken. So you could put it in a flower pot that you own, dig a little hole, put it in a flower pot, or you could dig a hole in your backyard where nobody's going to dig, and then plant your intention in there. And what you're doing is you're planting your seed of intention into the earth. You're asking the universe and the earth to help you bring in these manifestations. I usually plant it outside, and when I plant it, I always say, I am planting my seeds of intention right here. A lot of the times I read my contract, because this is a contract. This is what you're essentially making. You're making a contract between you and the universe here. So I read the contract, and then I fold it. Now, when I fold the paper, you want to fold away from you, because you're releasing your intentions. No, sorry. That's the fold. You want to fold towards you, because you're bringing these intentions in. So you're going to bring it to yourself once and say, I'm planting these seeds of intention. Turn it, fold it again towards you. I'm planting these seeds of intention. Turn it again, and then fold it towards you and say, I'm planting these seeds of intention. So wish it, so shall mote it be. But then you're going to take it and you're going to plant it in the ground or in the flower pot, and you're going to leave it alone. You're going to leave it alone. Easiest thing to do. And it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. You're basically making a contract with you and the universe. This is what I intend on bringing into this house. This is what I intend on bringing in for myself, even though I am grateful and abundant. That's another thing. You can also boost it by saying that you're grateful for all that you have, or writing it in the contract that you're grateful for all that you have. But I've been doing this like every moon cycle, and I've always seen my manifestation come in on the full moon. So this is what you do on the new moon. You plant your seeds of intention in the ground. This is a time for new beginnings. This is a time for new birth. And this is also the time where I will go through my house and I will clean out all the old, and I will take Palo Santo, because I want to keep the good vibes that are already in my house, but I want to get rid of the negative. So I'll take Palo Santo and I'll go through each room and I'll Palo Santo each room. I'll leave, little um, music on in each room to clear out negative energy. And I do this every new moon. And then I do my ritual where I write the contract with the universe and I plant my seeds of intention. This is what I do. I do it every new moon. I haven't done it. I think the Leo new moon was the first time that I did it in like 6 months, because I did fall off and I had like some things going on with myself. But this is what you do. I promise you, if you do this, if you speak in present tense, it'll work. All right. So now moving on to the full moon. The full moon is when everything comes full cycle. This is where the manifestations come in at. So it's also very important on the new moon to watch your energy and watch what you're wishing for and watch what you're putting out there. Because if you're putting out negative vibes, if you're putting out mean vibes, or if you're doing things that karmically could bite you in the ass, the full moon, they will really bite you in the ass. So you have to watch your energy around the new moon. You want to be positive, you want to be helpful, you want to be kind, so that when the full moon comes into full fruition, it's not going to bite you in the ass. Okay, so now the full moon, same with the new moon, you want to find out what sign it's in, and then go to your birth chart, look on your little wheel, and see what house that moon is affecting, okay? So the Leo full moon, around the time that it comes in, what are we doing this? What is it this month? I think it's the Pisces. Pretty sure it's the Pisces full moon. And Pisces is in my 4th house. I think it's in my 4th and 5th house. So I'm going to just say the Pisces full moon now, okay? No, we'll leave it with the Leo. I am sorry, I'm confusing you. We're going to leave it with the Leo. So once, whatever intentions you put for the Leo new moon, by the Leo full moon, because now we're going into the full moon, you should see the manifestation of that. Whether you speak it to the universe, whether you write a contract or not, whatever you are doing or feeling around the new moon, that's going to come in total manifestation during the full moon. The cycles, the days around the full moon. Okay. So you want to make sure you're making good intentions. You're putting good intentions out and not bad intentions. This is how you help your life. Okay, so with the full moon, you can also make new intentions around this time, but I tend to find that the intentions work better with the new moon. So around the full moon, what I do is I release anything that I don't want or I don't need. Okay? And you have to be stern with writing this contract, okay? So what you want to do is to release. You say, universe, and then state your name, Racquel. Intend to release negative energy. All right. And then you want to go along with present tense. The same thing, present tense, because the only thing that matters is this moment in time. Okay. So you want to say, okay, so the Leo, what could I do around Saturn? I am no longer there's really nothing around that I want to release. So maybe that's a bad. Let's see, status and career. I no longer am burned out. I am no longer burned out. Okay. Um, that's really the only thing I can think of for myself. But you want to say it as present tense. Like, this is no longer in my life. This is no longer what I have. So, like, if you say you want to connect, you want to disconnect cords to somebody, you would say, I no longer am affected by so and so, by whoever the person is you want to connect the cord with. I am no longer affected by so and so. Then you want to have positive affirmations after that. You always want, when you're releasing, you want to say, this is no longer in my life. This is what I am now. So you want to say, I have all my power back. I am abundant. I am beautiful. People love me. Do not get too specific unless it's somebody you're really trying to cut the cord with. If you get too specific, then you're going to find yourself in a little box and you're not going to be able to get the blessings that the universe is going to give to you. So, and then of course you would write, so I wish it, so shall it be, or so mote it be, right? All right. And the same thing. You're going to light a candle. This is usually around the time that I collect all the crystals in my house. And I put them outside to charge. Or if you can't put them outside, you can put them on little windows in your house. And this will cleanse and charge them. I also charge my tarot decks by the light of the moon. Cleanse and clear and charge them. Because the full moon is all about cleansing and clearing. So, but anyways, with the intention, you are going to light a candle, do the same thing, circle salt, or, whatever, however you do to protect yourself during meditation. Call in your guides, say, my angels, my guides, those who are there for me, with me, and wish to see me succeed for my highest good. Please come in and help me release this energy. And then what you want to do, because you want to get this energy away from you, so you're going to fold away from you 3 times. I release this energy up to the universe. Turn it. I release this energy up to the universe. I release this energy up to the universe. Always do it in 3s. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get like a fire safe bowl, or you're going to go outside, or you're going to go near your toilet or whatever, and you're going to light this bitch on fire. And you're going to say, I burn and release all this negative energy up to the universe. And, it'll all burn and singe. And then you can throw it in the toilet, flush it down the toilet like you're flushing it away from you. That's what I usually do when I'm in the house and I can't go outside and throw it in a bonfire pit. I usually go to the bathroom and I light it and I flush it down the toilet because I'm flushing that energy away from me. I'm flushing it out. I'm clearing it out. And that full moon, by the next new moon, you will see that energy is no longer in your life. You always want to give it 6 months because the moon has to work to get that energy out of your life. Okay. So that's what I do for my intention setting for the full moon. Now, what I also practice during the full moon is I do the same thing that I do with the new moon. I go through my house, I clean, I declutter. But instead of using Palo Santo, I use sage because I want to clean out all energy so my space is no longer stagnant. whether it's good or bad. I want to cleanse it and clear it all out. And then I will put on positive energy music in each room to reiterate new positive energy into the space. But that's basically what I do for my new moon and my full moon rituals. This has helped me so much in the past 2 years. I can't even explain it. But it has been fruitful. It has been fruitful. I think around the time of the Leo new moon, not the last one, but the one before that, when I only had 700 subscribers on my channel, I planted a peach because the peach in the Japanese culture is a sign of abundance and fertility and all that stuff. So they're considered very lucky. So, and I had a peach tree in my backyard, so I got 2 peaches, and I did one for my, I planted one for the expansion of my channel and what I wanted to do, and I did my ritual, and I planted the peach with my intentions. And then I did another one to enhance my spirituality and bring more spirituality into my marriage, and I planted that one with my intentions. So I did 2 separate intentions. So I planted both of them. And within the 6 months, I got up to 2,000. I got up to 2,000 subscribers. No, I was close to 2,000 subscribers, and then I hit 2,000 subscribers in April. So that will just go to show you how that manifestation can come in. Oh, and I got monetized. I was able to get monetized just by planting that peach. And that all came in because of my intention and what I wanted out of my life. So that's just a little example. I mean, you got to take baby steps when you're doing this. I mean, you're not going to get $100 million. You can't be that specific, right? You have to work your way up to it. It's all about the laws of attraction. You start off little, and then you just keep attracting more and 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 attracting more. Okay? Well, this is 32 minutes long or something like that, and I didn't intend this to be a very long video. I did not. But if this helped you in any way, shape, or form, please drop a comment in the comment section below. Do you do new moon, full moon rituals? Did you know that you could harness that? Has it helped you out? Have you set intentions during full moons and new moons and had it come in? What manifestations? Let me know in the comment section below. If you liked this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this. And if you want me to do a video about the other cycles of the moon and how those powers can help you, what you can do on those days to enhance your life and make your life better, please let me know in the comment section below. And if I get enough of you asking for that, I will do another video on that. But until then, please be kind to yourselves and to each other, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye.